Hey guys, what's going on? Let me see here. I wonder how many people we're having a chat today. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? What's up, Proviolence? What's going on, my brother? What's up, David? What's up, Trexter? What's up, Dr. Earl? Killdozer. What's going on? Let's see if we can break last night's record. I had 19 and 19 in here. Let's do 25. Get your friends over here. I got a couple of surprises for you all tonight. I want to wait for both of them, but one of them I'll wait. I'll do here in about 15 minutes. How does that sound? The other one I'll do as the show flipping starts. This isn't a surprise. How's everybody doing tonight? I really haven't had this. Did anybody watch Ken's or listen? Just anybody is anybody a Patreon of Ken? Because he put out a show the other night or last night about what we were talking about at the beginning of the night. About the bomb that I dropped last night. He dropped a good one, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. I can't that you have to be a Patreon to go to fucking listen to it. That there, guys. I ain't gonna tell you. You want to talk fucking epic? It was more epic than mine last night. He dropped 2 bombs on that thing. So, but you're gonna have to you're gonna have to be donate to his Patreon in order to get that. I'm not gonna do it for you. I'm doing good, David. I'm feeling a lot better today. Still kind of tired. Canadian Basement put me to sleep last night with his. Plus, I was fucking hammered. Put me to sleep with his. What you call it? With his stream that he did last night. He didn't put me to sleep. Plus, I was just freaking hammered last night. I was singing Bohemian Rhapsody in the chat last night. It was kind of fucking hilarious. What's up, Timothy? How's it going, my brother? Hey, those of you just getting here, I got a couple of surprises for you. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Drew. Everything okay? I hope everything turns out for you, brother. I am so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry. I got 2 surprises for you tonight. I'm going to give one out here in about 10 minutes, and the other one I'll do right before SmackDown starts. Okay? I hope everything turns out for you, Drew. Just let me know when you leave. All right? I don't know if Shell's going to be here tonight. I don't know if she's feeling all right. I know she said she was feeling better, but I'm so sorry. I hope. Oh man. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna give one of the surprises now. I got this for Christmas today. For Christmas from Christmas party. It's Cherry Doctor. I drank an entire bottle of this bowling one night in about 4 hours. So Drew, I'm gonna do a shot for your grandmother. I hope everything turns out all right, even though what you just told me. I am so sorry, brother. I'm gonna do a shot for you, man. This is to your grandma-in-law. This is to your grandmother-in-law, brother. Cheers. It's going to be an epic night. Now you're going to have to wait for about 25 minutes for the other one. I hope everything. So what's going to happen with the shot? And that shot was for for Drew's grandmother-in-law. Tell your wife I'm sorry to hear. So every time that the WWE makes a mistake, I will take a shot. That's what we is going to do. So you guys need to pay attention to what's going on on SmackDown because it's the other surprise. I'm busy with the other surprise. I'm not going to be dancing around naked or anything, but I'm going to need you guys to pay attention if you're watching the show. It will be epic. So that's what this is all about. I'm going to do shots of Doctor. Yep, I seen that today. Heather, I said it last night, Timothy, when that happened. I'm like, I don't think I think he's legit hurt. And then Heather sent me a thing today, just a few minutes ago, saying he's out for 6 months. He's got to have surgery on his hand. I guess we're never going to get the fucking Shield, guys. Hashtag I win again. It's all depends on how it heals, guys. It's not a big deal. 6 months, 9 months, he's out. So that Shield fucking thing, you might as well just fucking throw it out the fucking window. You know what I mean? All right, you know what? I suck at fucking surprises. I really do. So the other surprise is I can take calls. I'm going to try and take your calls here. All right? If you want to call in, you can call in. So, Drew, do you have my real quick? Oh, shit, you're driving, brother. Damn it. Dr. Earl, put in the chat there, put down my Skype. What's up, Serge? I already gave away on the surprise. I already gave up the surprises, man. You haven't seen the one. All right, Drew, that's fine, man. You know what, Drew? Just give me an update. Skype me later. Either way, man, it don't matter. All right, so there's my Skype, and it's J.P. Baker, just as Dr. Earl put it. Now, how I'm going to do this? Yes, it's on Skype. So how I'm going to do it is. You guys want to call in now? Go ahead and call. And you guys want to ask me questions? That's fine, and I can do it. I tested it out today. I was trying to get you guys to come over there, but nobody came over. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I got it to work, Serge. I'm on 2 computers. What's up, Benji? Thanks for being here, man. If you have Skype, you may call me. Oh. What's up, Earl?
How you doing, man? How are things going?
Good.
That's That's good. Glad to hear that.
Yep.
Prayers to you, Drew. Hope everything
no
works
kidding,
out
man.
well.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I've had a few tragedies years back, so family related. So hope Drew's okay.
Yeah, Drew's fine. Drew's fine. It's his grandmother-in-law, so that's the bad thing. So my prayers go out. So my prayers go out to you, brother. I don't care if you're religious or not. I am not really religious. I don't go to church every day, or every Sunday, but that I pray for you. I believe in God, so I'm praying for you, man.
So am I. All of us are praying for you, dude. Hope it all works out well. All right, so I was watching Raw last night a little bit at the same time I was listening to you.
Yep.
On my cell phone there.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of the new women's division Royal Rumble that they just announced last night?
Did you watch Joe's show last night?
I watched a little bit there.
All right, I called in at the end of the show.
Yes.
We were talking about it. My thoughts on it, it's a waste of time.
Oh, really?
It's just something to look. Well, I shouldn't say it's a waste of time. Let me rephrase that. The women's division, they're always trying, they're doing this equality thing, which is fine. I am all about the women's division, man. You know what I mean? I'm all about it. But, however, they don't have to do everything the men do. They can't do everything the men do. They're just, and I'm not cutting down women. I'm saying that it's just, women are a hot commodity in the business, and they just don't get it. They're trying to make them equal. Yes, there are some women out there that are freaks of nature that can do all this stuff, but I wouldn't. No, I'm not for it. But whatever. I'm not running the company. I really don't. It's a waste of time. I already know who's going to win it, so it's not even worth really having it. I mean, who do you think's going to win?
I'm kind of undecided on that one.
How can you be undecided?
Well, basically, I just like to see a good cat fight. Basically,
you know who's going to win it. Everybody knows who's going to win it.
All right,
Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
Asuka cannot lose.
Yeah, she's got a streak going on. I understand that.
Yeah, she hasn't lost.
Yeah,
she hasn't lost.
And God forbid that they do the same thing that WCW did with Bill Goldberg, ages ago. Which, by the way, I think Goldberg should definitely stay in the WWE and give everyone like Kane, Braun, and Brock a big good competition there. All four. It'd be a great fatal four-way between all those guys for the Universal title.
Right. Say that again. Sorry, I was looking at the hot chick on TV.
Say it again.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Say what you were saying.
Okay, I was saying before, I think that Goldberg should come back to the WWE.
Goldberg can kiss my ass.
Oh.
Goldberg does not need to come back to the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. His time is up. It's like Kane. I don't want fucking Kane there. These old part-timers just need to stop coming back. I don't even want Undertaker to come back. And what I said last night, me and Gina, I would be all about Finn Balor winning the Royal Rumble and sending him over to SmackDown and having him and AJ's in the match for the WWE title.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Trade and do a trade between him and Baron Corbin.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Joe's not so much about it, but Jake was all about it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can understand. Joe, I, and Jake, and I'm not part of that group. I'm not saying that I am. In talking last night, I think Joe misunderstood me. I want Shinsuke Nakamura to be in the Royal Rumble and win it, which he will be in the Royal Rumble, but I want him to win it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what your point.
But
Right
if
there.
they're not going to do the program with Shinsuke and AJ Styles, do what I just said. It makes sense and it works.
With Finn Balor.
Yes. I mean, did you see the match with them at No Mercy between them two?
No, sadly, I was.
Holy crap, man! You missed a fucking really good match.
Yeah.
They put on
that much pay-per-views. We just because
I understand. I understand. I'm just saying, if you haven't seen it, and it's on YouTube, all you gotta do is watch it. Watch it, man. It's a really good match. I mean, and it was thrown together in less than, what was it, 3 days? I think 3-4 days. It was that whole time when Roman Reigns got sick and all them other guys got sick.
Yeah.
So they threw the match together. So Finn Balor and it was Bray Wyatt was supposed to, that's Sister Abigail fucking gimmick.
Yeah.
Which they're bringing back, it looks like.
I see. Yeah.
The one you went to, Gina, in Minnesota, Minneapolis. The Finn Balor AJ Styles match this year at the pay-per-view. Wasn't that No Mercy? I think it was No Mercy. Because Gina was there. Yeah,
it was phenomenal.
It was really good. I watched it on TV and I was like in awe watching them two. I mean, and think about this, AJ Styles had been on flights all night. He had just gotten there. Imagine if he had rest and he was able to put on a match like that. The story that they were telling in that match. TLC. There you go. Thank you, Gina. I keep thinking it was No Mercy. The story they were telling in that match, and there was no story build. You don't need to tell a story, throughout. As long as you're able to tell a story in the ring, that's why AJ Styles and Finn Balor are two of the best workers in pro wrestling today. Because of what they can do in a ring. But for Goldberg to come back, the only thing I could see him doing is a one-off. Just a one-off. Just a one-off. I don't want him to win the title ever again. Brock Lesnar needs to get the title taken away from him. The title needs to come off of him like yesterday.
All right, so I was going to ask about this thing about Nia Jax and Enzo Amore.
That match?
Yeah, I mean that hookup basically. You see Nia Jax, trying to hit up on Enzo a lot. We've seen that a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. To the point where he had to actually leave the announcers table to answer to a tweet that she sent him.
Yeah, that's why. Why are they doing that? I don't understand why they were doing that. I mean, I do, but it makes no sense. Who cares? Get the title. I don't even like Enzo Amore, man. I can't stand him. I like Nia Jax though. I like her entrance. And for as big of a woman as she is very beautiful. And anybody that says any different is a fucking dickhead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was checking out Google images of her, and there are some pretty good hot photos of her, I will say.
She is a very beautiful woman. And anybody, like I said, anybody that thinks otherwise is sorely mistaken. Yep.
Yeah, and she says it's all to make fun of Enzo for a few months. It's fucking stupid.
I like what Gina just said. Gina just said Nia is way too beautiful for a schmutz like Enzo, and that guy is worthless. I cannot fucking stand him.
Can I?
Yeah. One more question.
The style he has. What the fuck?
Say it again.
There's a hairstyle. What the heck is that supposed to be?
For Enzo Amore?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good question. It's like, have you ever seen those I can't. I've never worn one.
It kind of resembles some of the hairstyles back in the early '80s.
It resembles. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of somebody that got drunk one time and did it on a dare. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. The pineapple fade. The pineapple fade is what it's called. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. He looks like a fucking retard. It's like he walked into a. When we have this place, and I'm not picking on the handicap, but he walked into a mentally handicapped barbershop and they cut his hair. That's what it looks like.
It pretty much sums it up right there. Or one of those phone commercials where one of those goofball commercials where the barber is distracted, not paying attention to what he's doing and shit like that.
Yeah. It Trexter, Ruby Riot is green still. I like her, but she's still green. He's saying that someone said Ruby Riot is flat and sucks. I told them to say that to her and enjoy picking their teeth. Well, she could probably fuck them up. I mean, the girl can literally fight, but
yeah,
she's still green in the ring. And you're talking to a casual too. They don't understand, man.
And by the way, NG just said that he's still an asshole, Earl. And from what I heard from Joe Cronin, that he's not allowed in the locker room because we're being an asshole.
Who, Enzo Amore? Enzo Amore's a fucking douchebag. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, Earl. So I'll let you go.
Okay.
Just so that I can take more calls. Thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it.
You too. Have props to you, man.
Yep,
Shout out to everyone on the chat as well.
Yep.
All right.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
You too, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye-bye. All right. There it is, guys. I can take calls. If you heard that well, Liv Morgan pisses me off, too. She's too green. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Like I said, if you guys want to call into the show, I can take calls. Now, I'm pretty excited about it. I was giddy with freaking excitement. Well, I didn't actually get it working the way I wanted to. I'm actually using both of my computers right now, but it works. I figured that it would. I was just using my hotspot at work, and it wasn't working that great. So it works. So anybody that wants to call in, again, my Skype is J.P.Baker. Guys, keep throwing it out in the chat. This is my Skype. Some of you have it. Go ahead and call in. And I'm going to put that in I'm going to fix that tomorrow. I was running late today. I was trying to see if this would work and stuff. So, and I have the 2 surprises. Oh, you son of a bitch. Give me a second. If you're trying to call in, hold on. So that was surprise. Actually, surprise 2. I can't keep surprises. I was literally too excited to keep that surprise. The other surprise I could have kept until, but there is a reason why I had to pop that one up. What? Fucking cunt. Gina, do you have my Skype? You can call in. I know you're not feeling. If you feel like calling in, I want you to explain your understanding for that. I don't know if I have your. Did you try calling? Here, just give me a second there, Serge. Give me a second. I'm calling you back, Serge. You should be getting a call from me. Hey, brother, what's going on?
Just hanging out right here watching you.
You aren't doing the monkey thing? What the hell? I'm just kidding, man. How's it going, brother?
It's going.
So I know you're a big Matt Hardy guy. What'd you think of the thing last night? Fucking stupid, wasn't it?
It was okay. I mean,
really?
I'm expecting that they're hopefully gonna build to more, but then again, this is WWE, so I'm not really keeping my hopes up too high.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it. They got to have a little more interaction between. There has to be actual interaction between them two. They don't have to fight.
No, but they definitely do need the rest of the pack. They need Jeff to come back from the injury because that's how they started the. That's how they started the broken gimmick in TNA.
They just started it.
And they need his father-in-law and wife.
Who is that just called in? I just heard a pop. Just give me a second. I don't know how to add callers. So bear with me. If I lose you, Serge, let me know.
No problem.
Who just called in? Oh, Gina. Okay, Gina wants to add me.
That sounds good.
Yes, but here's the thing. I don't know how to. I'm going to accept it. All right.
Boom,
there you go.
Maybe she can add me.
Yeah, I don't know how to do the whole multiple call thing. And you're all going to be on the same one. So I don't know how that works. I finally got that OBS downloaded. So I'm going to work with that with Heather because she set it up. So I'm going to pick her brain. But
gotcha.
So I'll take for tonight, guys. I will take one call at a time, and I'll try and keep a minimum. I don't want to sit on there and talk for hours on end. So,
that's cool.
So how I'm gonna do this tonight, at least tonight, is and I'd like to get like special guests on here, like say Gina comes on and she just spends the entire 2 hours with me talking about the show or whatever. She doesn't have to stay on the entire 2 hours, but whatever.
Yeah, besides, I wouldn't mind hearing from Gina anyway, because, I mean, I know she's been sick and...
Yeah, I know. So, so back to there's 3 dots. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to 3 dots at the bottom of the Skype screen. Hold on. Let me go to it. I don't know. Okay. Click that and hit add people. I don't see 3 dots. I must be smoking dope. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there's 3 dots on the bottom of the
What you can do is, you see on the screen, you see me, and I see your icon, right? You see mine. You see mine?
I do, yes.
So click the screen, and then when it shows your name or my name, whichever one at the top, it has a little like a fake ad sign up in the top right corner.
No. All I see is the up and down thing.
It's like a little stick figure. Maybe I can do it. I don't know.
Yeah, see if he's gonna try. Do you have her contact?
I don't think so, but I can look it up.
Because I know there's Mello did it. He was I can't see it. There's no 3 things down at the bottom of my screen. Hold on though.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, if I had Gina's, I don't think I have it.
Well, she sent it to me, so let me go to her real quick.
Right. Maybe she can add us.
It's Gina Daly. So it's Gina. Well, hold on. Yeah. Gina J. So it's capital Gina, capital J, 201402. So if you can add her, and for some reason I can't do it. I can't see the 3 dots at the bottom of my screen. Now the next thing you know, oh, there they are. That's how the fucking shit works for me.
I think I got it.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Hold on. You there, Gina? Can she? There she is.
Oh, there it is. Gina?
How you feeling, hon?
I'm sorry, what?
How are you feeling today?
I'm getting better.
Good.
Better.
It's going to take a couple of days. I had the same thing you did.
Oh, dude, oh, God, it was so fucking horrible.
Yes.
Like, all weekend, I was so miserable, and I couldn't, like, I went to the walk-in clinic, and they misdiagnosed me.
Yeah.
So, they gave me nebs, but they didn't give me, like, any medication to go with it. Monday I went in, and it turned out it was bronchitis, so they gave me, like, some kind of...
I
don't even know what the fuck it is, but some kind of meds.
I heard you say something in Twitter that you said it was like walking pneumonia. Is that what they?
Yeah, that's what they diagnosed on Saturday was walking pneumonia.
Okay.
So they gave me like these dual nebulizer treatments for it, but they didn't put me on any. Why can I not think of the name of the medication right now?
Okay.
So
explain.
Like they didn't put me on any antibacterial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So Monday when I went in, they prescribed regular nebulizer treatments, and then they also gave me the antibacterial medication, and that medication has been what's kicking it all out of me. So
well, that's good. It's good to hear.
Yeah, vitamins in case.
Yeah.
Dude, I take so many vitamins daily. Like I have no idea how I got sick. Like I should be fucking sick.
Oh wow.
How many?
Well, I just mean because the antibacterial. I mean, I got this from an old doctor years ago, but for whatever reason, whenever you're taking antibacterials, the antibacterial doesn't recognize either side, so it just kind of takes you out no matter what, and weakens you anyway.
Yeah.
Great.
So I mean, I remember him just saying whatever. If you're not taking vitamins, get started, and if you are, you might want to continue, or maybe add a little bit more if you can.
Yep.
I'm not saying to add a top load either, but
Yeah, I think I take 7.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. You'll be fine. You should be okay.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's getting better.
So Daniel,
pretty good. I mean, I imagine how you
go ahead.
sound when you're bad.
Oh, dude, I talked to Basement and Babbitt, and I think Cardinal the other night for a little while, and I was floored. Those guys, they were like, "Holy shit, you're really sick." I'm making it up. I'm really sick.
So Daniel Bryan came out now. We're on the show started actually, but that's okay. I'll get back. So Gina, when you were talking, what were you talking about? I was kind of talking to Serge, trying to set up the call. So go ahead. What were you talking about with the? I can't even freaking remember.
Liv Morgan?
Yes. Go ahead.
Last week with the lumberjack or lumberjill match, whatever the fuck they want to call it. I was so irate. I was sitting there and I was screaming at my TV because I'm watching Liv Morgan, and she is. First of all, the people that she is hitting. She's hitting her own teammates in the back of the head, or not. She's hitting part of her team in the back of the head while they're going after Charlotte. Okay,
she's
then
not very
when she's
bright.
supposed to be hitting actual people, like the enemy or whatever you want to call them, she's not even hitting them. The camera's right there, and you can tell that she's not even hitting them. And I wanted to smack her in the face so very badly. And then I know, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, it was infuriating because, there's so many girls in NXT right now that are deserving to get called up, like Nikki Cross or Ember Moon.
Hold on, Gina, hold on a second. I want to hear this, okay? I'm rewinding it actually because I want to hear what Daniel Bryan just came out, guys, and he's building matches for Royal Rumble now.
Nice. Well, Shane's gonna come out, so
yeah, he did. So I wanted to rewind it because I'm sick and tired of listening and hearing that fucking moron too. That guy.
Right.
I'm sick of the McMahons, guys. I am so sick of the man. I said that last night, I think. I don't remember.
Oh my.
Kevin Owens and Jinder Mahal.
Facing off against Randy Orton.
This is tonight.
Orton and Nakamura.
All right.
Oh, no. Orton and Styles. Okay.
That's not bad, but they're putting it's AJ, Shinsuke, and Orton versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and I don't know who the third person is. But
That might as well be Shane.
it might be. And here comes fucking Shane McMahon.
And he doesn't turn himself into main events, so
That's what I was just going to say. That's the problem with Shane. I love Shane, but the problem is as soon as he comes back, he's automatically the center of attention.
It's because he does high spots. It sucks.
Yeah.
That's all he knows how to do. And he does put on good matches, but I'm sick and tired of seeing a fucking McMahon be the center of attention.
Yeah.
Even Stephanie last night, I would just whatever. Who cares?
that's the reason the WWE is in the straits it is, because of that. They don't know how to build new talent. They keep relying on. They're suffering from WCW 2000 syndrome.
Right. Okay, back to what you were saying, Gina. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was just saying, like, there's so many good talents in NXT as far as women go, or even not even, like, just take NXT aside. You take some of the women from the Mae Young Classic, which I know that Sonya Deville and
doing another shot for the fucking fuck up. WWE just fucked up again, guys.
Oh shit!
They brought Shane McMahon out.
Oh, of course. But I mean,
Go ahead.
I know some of those girls came from the Mae Young Classic, but there were a lot of other, like Jazzy Gilbert. I love Jazzy Gilbert.
Jazzy Gabber, you mean? You're talking about the girl from Germany?
Yes.
Yes, I love her too.
I love her, and I think that they could have brought her in, and like she could have been an amazing matchup against Nia.
Yes. Did you guys hear the interview with her and Jazzy, or that he did with Jazzy, Joe Cronin?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God! Go back to. It's on his big channel. Go and listen to it. And it got cut short. It got cut short, but she's. I like her. I wish the WWE'd sign her. Yeah, I wish the WWE'd sign her.
Yeah, me too. Or like Mia Yim. I think that's.
I don't know why they didn't sign her from the get-go.
I don't know either. You know,
that woman.
She's such a talent. You know, it's ridiculous.
How the WWE, when Rosemary, Courtney Rush. You know how much I love her because that woman can freaking go. Yeah. She does her own storylines. I know Vince don't like that, but her gimmick screams Sister Abigail.
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's so many women out there that they could have brought up, but instead they decided to bring Liv fucking Morgan up. Like, are you kidding me? Gag me right now.
And I understand why they. Yeah, but I understand why they did it though. But I agree with you 100%. They shouldn't have done it. The reason that they're doing it is because they want to keep all their grade A talent. Triple H doesn't want any more fucking women coming up. So he's like, here, look, I'll give you Liv Morgan and Sonya Deville and what's her name? Mandy Rose and Sarah Logan.
Yeah.
As long as I can keep Ember Moon and Peyton Royce. And now Peyton Royce is going to be getting a title shot at what do you call it? NXT Takeover. Yeah.
You know,
so
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so Peyton Royce, I think, is going to win the title. Mm-hmm. They're going to call up Ember Moon. Does that make sense? Then, sorry, I hesitate. I'm sorry.
No,
Then Peyton Royce is going to hold the title until NXT Takeover Philadelphia, if that's where they're going to have it. Then she'll lose the title at that event to Kairi Sane. She'll get called up. Now there's talk that her and Billie Kay are breaking up.
I hope so. I
don't want them to, though. They're the iconic duo.
Oh God, don't even get me started on those two. I'm sorry.
I will.
Listening. I know she loves them, but
it's not even that. It's the problem I have with Billie Kay is that she sounds almost as bad as Alicia Fox when she talks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And y'all know how I feel about Alicia Fox. If you've ever heard me when I do my streams, I can't stand.
That's the thing. Like you take a talent like Peyton Royce. Like Peyton Royce is really freaking talented.
They should have been called up. They should have been called up along with Paige.
Yeah, you take her and you match her up with somebody like Billie Kay. Okay, and then on top of that, you dumb them down. Like this pisses me off so freaking much because you take these talents and you dumb them down just because they're women. Like you look at what they're doing to Nia right now.
Yeah.
They're turning her into a grade A slut.
Yep.
Because she's a woman.
And that's what Bobbitt, or who was it? I think Dr. Earl was talking about that in the first call. He was the first call. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they do that to every single female talent that comes on board with WWE. It doesn't matter if they're, if they look like Liv Morgan or if they're a dominator like Nia. It does not matter. Either way around, they get broken down and they get turned into these like little sex mongrels. I'm sorry, like I'm not a feminist, but this just pisses me off.
Yep. Well, I'm not a feminist either, but it pisses me off because they're not using the women right.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. And like I went off. Well, I didn't really go off, but I spoke my mind on Twitter this morning. Because I think it's so sad some of the hate that the women have gotten from the Royal Rumble because they've worked their ass off for this.
Yes, and but my issue with it is it's really not needed. So to say, I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but it's not needed. They don't need it. They really don't. Because I mean, you know who's gonna win it, right?
Oh, it's gonna be probably Asuka because
yeah, I mean,
well, but I don't know though because Asuka's whole undefeated streak, it's all about like singles competition. It was never really concentrated on like a group thing.
Do you remember do you remember the NXT takeover? Or it was just the NXT match between her and Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
Okay, she's never lost any kind of match. That's what they're building. They're not building a one-on-one. It's any kind of match, like triple threat. She's never lost a triple threat. She's never lost a four corners match. She's never lost no disqualification. She's never lost the ladders match. So, yeah. So it's going to be Asuka. I hate to say it, and it's okay. They're building to Paige and Asuka, but they kind of made Asuka look really flippin' weak last week when they beat the shit out of her. Or they didn't beat her up, but they brought out all the other women.
One more little rant from me for the women's side.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry for any Paige fans that there are out there, but I am so sick and tired of hearing about Paige already. Like, she's a good wrestler, yeah, but she did not freaking start this women's revolution. You look at Charlotte, Sasha, even before that. Look back on Lita, Trish Stratus, all of them that were back then. They started the damn women's movement, and then Charlotte, Sasha, and all them other girls, they took it over and brought it to where it is today.
Yes, they enhanced it.
It's just a glorified whore that got her. I'm sorry, I don't like her.
I understand. It's okay. I kind of disagree with you on this point. She kind of did the modern. Okay, so Trish and Lita built the women's revolution where it was until it got to where it is today.
Yep.
Paige, Emma, and I can't think of the other one.
Well, I
am an idiot today, but I was thinking about this today. Paige, Paige, Emma, and I can't remember her name, but they started this new revolution.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can understand.
Paige leaves, and here's the thing. Paige goes away, and Sasha Banks and Charlotte and Bayley. Well, Bayley not so much. I mean, she's lost. She is lost.
Anyway.
I can't even say Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is just there because that's what Vince McMahon wants. I don't know what they're doing with her. They need to get the title. They need to get the title off of her. And I don't care if it's Asuka. I don't care if it's Paige. Get the title off of her, please.
Yeah, and you know when I say
there it is, Summer Rae. Summer Rae's the other one.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. Summer Rae is the other one. I'm kind of sick and. Can you guys hear me? I gotta reset not reset. I gotta set my computer. It keeps timing out on me. So my problem is, and here's my problem with the whole Becky Lynch. I am so sick and tired of hearing about Becky Lynch. I've got this one. I love Becky. Don't get me wrong. But there's this one kid on Twitter, and he keeps tweeting, "I miss Becky." Dude, she's making a fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. She's not coming back until the movie's done, or until she's done with her shit. Let it fucking go. The kid is driving me freaking nuts. So I'm getting sick of fucking hearing about Becky Lynch. Well, he's from Ireland, so you know how they are. And I get it. And don't get me wrong. I think what the women are doing, they're being used wrong. They need to be built better. Here's what I think. Honestly, Gina, here's what I think. I think Becky Lynch is coming back at the Royal Rumble.
She is.
She will be the #1 contender for Charlotte's title. Them two are going to go at it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know for a fact she's in the Royal Rumble match because she put out a tweet this morning.
Yeah, I seen it.
But let me backtrack a second here. Like, when I say that Paige is just a glorified whore, I don't.
I get it.
I shouldn't have said that. It's just Paige. There is so much. Paige is a phenomenal wrestler. Okay,
yes.
I'm not going to take that away from her. But there's so much negative shit that has happened with Paige over the past few years that I think that they need to take some time and build her up with the WWE audience again before they throw her back into prime time. Because right now, all people are looking at is, oh, she supposedly got beat up by Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto, new name for him, Alberto Del Rio.
Or, you look and they're like, oh, she banged Xavier Woods or whatever.
Who cares?
There's so much negative stuff around her right now. So I think they just need to take some time and build her character back.
I think they're trying to, but they might be moving just a little too fast. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But do you think about this, though? They could be, I could see them waiting until, because the February pay-per-view is Elimination Chamber. And don't be surprised if the women are in an Elimination Chamber match, because everything, and I'm for equality for women. I think the women are doing great things, but they don't need one. They don't need an Elimination Chamber match.
See, and I'm the opposite. I think that whatever the men have, the women have just as much.
They have the right. They have I'm not saying that, though. I'm just saying I don't think they need it. I really don't.
But in the same sense, do the men need it?
No.
Not really.
No.
So
I don't think. It's a
But-
gimmick pay-per-view. I hate fucking gimmick pay-per-views. They're fucking stupid. Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank should go back to a match in WrestleMania, which is where it was.
Thank you, Bobbitt. I love you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, this morning I went so crazy because I seen so many tweets, and I mean, JP, I understand your side completely, but I've seen so many negative tweets about this Women's Royal Rumble, and like these women have worked their tails off to get where they are right now, and they're breaking so many glass ceilings, for, not just for women in WWE, but just for women in general, for women athletes in general. That is why I'm so incredibly proud of the WWE for what they are doing with the women's division. Yeah, is it a little fucked up in some places? Yes, it is. But they're not putting these women on limitations anymore. It's not they can't do this because they're too fragile anymore. That shit's out the window now, and I love that.
I agree.
That whatever the men can do, the women can fucking do it too.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is they don't need it.
Yeah.
They don't need it. Not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying they don't need it. They don't need to prove anything.
Yeah.
They don't.
I think it's just more or less a filler. It's just more a filler because the pay-per-views are so fucking bad right now. They have to have those fillers. They do.
Totally agree.
I just realized that I completely blocked out anything that Serge was saying. I'm sorry.
You there, Serge? I think we lost him. No.
Oh no, I didn't.
No, he's here. I can see him. He's just not talking. He might have went to the bathroom or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I am not against. I love the women's division. There he is. Now he's not. I can't put it on the screen or anything. Only I can see it and Gina can see it. So I don't know how to do that yet, but I will someday. Hey, you're on mute, brother. We can't hear you.
Unmute. But yeah, like as far as Billie Kay and Peyton Royce and their gimmick, I just freaking choke me now. Because if they were standing right in front of me, I would punch both of them in the face. I can't stand it.
You don't like Peyton Royce at all?
I do. I like Peyton Royce as a wrestler. It's just this gimmick that they have her going on with Billie Kay right now, where they're just like basically dumb girls. It drives me nuts.
Okay.
Because like the women's division they've worked so hard to get away from that stereotypical view, and then all of a sudden here comes these two. And I know that they don't have control over it. I know it's creative that's doing it, but it pisses me off nonetheless.
Yeah, I get you. I totally get you. But I think the difference between Billie Kay and Peyton Royce is Peyton Royce can actually wrestle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From what I've seen, Peyton, I don't think Billie Kay's a manager.
Mm-hmm.
She can come in and interfere and do the whole. She's no Lana. I'll tell you that. Billie Kay's better than Lana, but I just would much rather prefer that they can be the iconic duo, but one of them doesn't need to wrestle. Every now and then. But Peyton's got to be able to carry the match, and I think that's why they don't. Because she hasn't wrestled in a long time, I don't think. Has she? I'm talking about Billie Kay.
Basically been a glorified cheerleader, basically.
Yep. She's just been a glorified cheerleader manager type deal.
Now you can see me, I think.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I needed to react. Something happened that my phone was muted or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
I said you were muted. Muted. You were muted.
No, that's okay. I was listening to everything Gina was saying anyway.
Yep. Well, that's good. I mean, she makes valid freaking points. I totally agree with everything she said.
I mean, it's not that I didn't want to step in or anything. I was just really paying attention to everything she was saying.
Right.
I mean, really, honestly, and I'm not trying to be loud. My voice is kind of a little shot because I've been trying to recover from a cold.
Yeah.
But it's rare these days to hear, and not trying to offend anybody or anything like that, but it's rare to hear a woman that's so into professional wrestling that she knows what she's talking about these days, because so many just don't.
Right.
Yeah. Well, like I started watching wrestling. I mean, I wasn't like watching it when I was a little girl or something. I think I was like 16 or 17 years old when I started watching it. But as soon as I started watching it, I was hooked, because during that time it was like the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys. It was right when like the TLC matches just started.
You got a good one.
I got in right in the prime spot, you know, when Stone Cold was on fire and The Rock and all that. So that caught me.
Yeah.
Right.
But now I think I'm just more or less into it because it's just habit.
Right. Same here. I think I mentioned to, I don't know if I mentioned to JP, I know I mentioned this in the Twitter chat before, but my first experience with, that I can think of, going to your point about being a wrestling fan, is WrestleMania 6. I have an uncle who ordered it. We didn't have cable, and he did. So he ordered it because he knew my brother was an Ultimate Warrior fan and I was a Hulkamaniac.
No,
the only reason he ordered it was because he knew we were going to be at each other's throats.
It's title versus. That was title versus title. Okay.
Yeah, which is what they're trying to do with Reigns and Lesnar this year.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Fuck that. I hate that.
Lesnar needs to go. He needs
to go. They need fucking Roman Reigns. They need to stop building this motherfucker. He's already built, and where's it gotten him? They think he's over. And he's not.
They had a golden opportunity to put over Rusev on Sunday, and they didn't do it.
Oh, he's over.
Yeah, big time. Those Rusev chants were amazing.
But they didn't pin Rusev. That's the thing.
But yeah. But you know what I find hilarious is the fact that people aren't stupid anymore. If you notice, all of the people that the WWE is trying to push, the audience, they hate them. It's the people that the WWE are not trying to push that the audience is saying, hey, we want more of these people.
But think about this, Gina. It's not the fans like you and me and Serge and G and David. We know what we want. We know what should happen. It's those fucking casual fucking fans that fucking think Roman Reigns is God's gift to fucking wrestling. The guy can't fucking talk. He can't carry a match. He can only wrestle. And that's one out of three things that I've said it many times. One out of three things you need to be a champion in the WWE.
Yeah.
The guy can't fucking talk.
The biggest thing that you need. I'm sorry, Serge, go ahead.
No, I said he can't do it. Try as he might, he can wrestle, but it's been proven time and again that unless he has a good opponent, he can't carry a match to save his own life.
Well, and see, the thing is, I've said this time and time again.
Hold on a second, guys.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to release this. So Manny Rosenberg, this dipshit, says Roman Reigns is the best. He would beat your ass. The motherfucker weighs 270 pounds. I'm only 190, you dipshit. Fucking retard. Of course he beat my ass, you fucking moron. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, the only way that they are ever going to get Roman over is in order to make him a face, they have to make him a heel. Like,
yes.
They have to not only make him a heel, but they need to give him the liberty to talk. Because if you notice, when Roman, okay, let's take Roman versus Cena, for instance, okay? That shit was the worst promos I have ever seen in my life. Like, not even kidding. They were horrible. Not on Cena's part, on Roman's part, but that's because they were scripted. But if you take anything that Roman's doing right now with the Shield, and you look at it, and he's not bad. He's not good, but he's not bad. But that's because he's being allowed creativity to say what he feels at the moment.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the chat because this man, Manny Rosenberg, damn straight he would mop the floor with your Mr. Clean bald-headed ass, make it sparkly clean. What did I say just like 2 minutes ago, dipshit? You're a retard. Anyway, go ahead.
It's these damn trolls.
I love them. I mean, that's funny to me. I'm sorry. I'll respond to them. I don't care.
I mean, I was actually mentioning to Shell about this troll that kept on talking shit last night, and he kept coming after you when you were on the call with Joe.
Oh, me? The one that kept on telling me I need to get off the call?
Yeah, he kept saying like you were gay for Finn or something like that.
I was gay for Finn? That's not what I said. Really? Was I masturbating?
No, he said...
I know, the fucking trolls. They're an idiot.
Like that.
That's a casual fucking fan for you.
Yeah. No, I honestly, I mean...
Hold on a second, Serge. Hey, Manny, my ball's your chin. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that I think they are going to have a really hard time. Until Vince dies, they're going to have a really hard time building any kind of a WrestleMania match that's actually memorable, because realistically, if you were to go off of the ones that had the crowd split, I'd have to go with WrestleMania 6 and then WrestleMania 18 with Rock against Hogan.
Okay.
Because, depending on whose side you were on, you wanted one or the other to win, then somebody was going to be pissed.
So Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable just pinned the Usos. I don't know if that was just a tag match or if that was for the titles. It doesn't look like, because they would have titles. Okay, so it's just a match. I don't know where they're going with this shit. Are these two teams gonna wrestle at WrestleMania at Royal Rumble?
Probably.
I mean, they need. Yep. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
I get the feeling that they're probably going to be pushing Benjamin and Gable. They should have done that when it was Jordan and Gable, and they fucked that up by sending the half blacks on to Raw. But you know, I mean, I always laugh at the damn song, but you know, they really screwed that one up. They screwed the pooch on that one, and now they're doing a take 2, which they have a chance to. Thank God they have Benjamin on SmackDown,
right?
Because they can actually afford to do that and not fuck it up this time.
Yeah. All right, so I want to thank both of you guys calling in. That was a good conversation, a good discussion, a good debate. I really appreciate it. Gina, you get better, okay? Get healthy, and then get back on here because I'm gonna bring how I'm gonna do this once I get the OBS up and running. I'm gonna bring somebody on for the entire show.
Sweet.
And then I'll take calls. I got to learn how to do this first.
Keep us up on your recovery, Gina, because you know. You sound like you're getting better, and hopefully you keep getting better.
Yeah, I'm getting better. Has anybody actually talked to Shell? I know she had pneumonia.
She's doing better. She was up half naked in an apron baking cookies today. That's what she told me.
Well, then she's a lot better. Okay.
I mean, she's feeling better, but then you know, that woman is a warrior, guys. I don't think anybody understands. That woman is. I can't even do it. I don't know how she does it, man. If I was sick like that, I would be done.
Yeah, I mean, I just had bronchitis, and I laid in bed like all day Sunday. I didn't move.
Yep. Nope, I get it.
But she doesn't have a button.
Okay, David, you do what you got to do, man. You're the mod. You know what I want from you, brother. If you think he's overstepping his bounds, this is my channel, guys. If you want to overstep bounds, my mods know what I want. So there you go. Just wanted to throw that out there. David Wells had to say I'm going to block this guy. I'm like, dude, if you think he's overstepping his bounds, then he's overstepping his bounds. So
yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, if he is, he is. So
yep. All right, so I'm gonna get off of here with you two because Bobbitt wants to call in. He probably wanted to talk to you, Gina.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But I'm gonna hop off of here. If Bobbitt might even know how to do it. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But like I said, next time, hopefully once I get the OBS up,
adding him in.
Yeah, I still can't see the thing. No, that's the thing.
Well, I mean, I added Gina the last time, so I wonder if I could add Bobbitt.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hop off. So like,
if you want,
I don't know if he wants her on the call or not. But either way around, we can add Bobbitt in.
Yeah, go ahead. So here's what I'm going to do, Serge. You go ahead and do that. You know what you're doing because I don't, because it's the first time I've done this. So and I don't have Heather here tonight because she's bowling, so I'd be asking her. She'd probably be on the call with me.
What's Bob's
it is.
Bob.
Yeah, I think so. What the fuck? Fuck off, Cortana. I don't want to talk to you right now. Give me a second. I got Cortana with this new computer. I got a new computer today.
I got my Cortana too.
So give me a second. I'll find him.
Here, hold on.
Michael, it's Michael Bobbitt. MICHAEL.
Yeah.
BOBBITT.
Serge, I've actually got him on already, so I'll just add him on the call before I step out. Okay.
All right. Okay, I will be right back, y'all.
Okay. JP, I'm going to step out.
All right. Okay. Hey, get better, Gino, all right?
Thank you. And I added Bobbitt in, so you guys should be set.
All right. Talk to you later, dear.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now. Hello, there he is.
What's going on, people?
Hey, Bobbitt.
Hey, what's up, Funky?
Bobbitt.
What's up?
I should probably get a character right about now. This vessel is now in character. It is kayfabe. Well, the show of Smack is on, so this vessel needs to begin the talk.
Go ahead. The show has been on for like a half an hour, monkey. But go ahead.
This vessel has a hard time communing on occasion.
What else?
Either way, it's hard to. I have a lot of respect for a guy like Matt Hardy when he can keep in character that long.
Everybody, today I did it this morning. I was like talking about, I can't remember what it was, but I was like, I don't remember what it was. It was within the chat, and everybody goes, and I think it might have been you. You go, are you broken? I'm like, no, it was in the chat last night on the stream. And everybody's like, are you broken? And I'm like, no, I'm just really drunk.
Yeah, I think it was.
I was freaking hammered after the show last night.
I imagine you were. I mean, it was definitely a smooth fest last night. How you doing, Bobbitt?
Pretty good, you buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Bobbitt, you said you scored 1 goal. What, did you get hockey or something?
Yeah, I got NHL 18.
What do you have? Do you have a PS4 or an Xbox?
PS4.
Oh, we should hook up and play some hockey. I don't play with many people on online, but since you're a good friend and you don't get irate and shit, I'll play hockey with you.
Dude, that'd be cool as shit.
Yeah, I'd have to go into my PS4 and find out who you are though. I honestly don't even know what the fuck I am on there. I just made up a bunch of fucking names and shit. I have 2 profiles, so.
I'd have to find out the same thing because, well, then again, I have to get a PS4.
Yeah. I have it. I just don't play online too much because I don't like people cheat. And I hate people that fucking cheat. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm not paying much attention to the chat because now I got this talk thing and I can actually, if you guys, instead of taking, it's one of those things.
Yeah, the chat sounds like it's probably
right now they're talking about this women's Royal Rumble, and after everybody beat the ever-loving shit out of each other. Did anybody watch Raw last night?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so
I don't
you
know
see
what the hell they were doing with that.
What the fuck? And now look at them; they're all like on the same side. And then Alexa Bliss who is the champion? She's standing there going, "Yes, yes." It's like, dude, fucking retarded. So are they gonna have
loving shit out of each other? And then Nia Jax is hugging Stephanie.
Right?
Only I get away with that shit.
Yep, pretty much. I'm on a Skype.
And then Triple H put a tweet out, and I can't see it. Never mind, they went away from it.
Yeah,
they're saying that Lita. We were talking about it last night. If you were there, weren't you, Bobbitt, when I called in to Joe's show last night? We talked about the Royal Rumble, the women's Royal Rumble. Yeah, we were talking about that, and they're thinking that Trish is coming back, Lita's coming back. And then Joe asked.
They might put out feelers to Gail Kim.
What's that?
They might put out feelers to Gail Kim, but I don't know if she'll bite.
No, she doesn't want it. She's done, man. She's retiring.
Did y'all hear about the rumor about 205 Live?
That it's going away because that'd be epic.
Getting canceled?
Well, no, somebody's coming to it this week.
I already know who's coming to it.
Okay.
They showed it. It's Hideo Itami, and then Finn Balor's going to show up too.
Well,
say it again.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing a 205 Live tour, and apparently they're going to have Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt on the card as well.
Matt Hardy's over 205 pounds.
Yeah, but they're just doing it. They're just doing it as a special attraction, I'm assuming.
Oh, it's to build that fucking. Go ahead, Bobbitt.
That Rockstar Spud is going to be on 205 Live.
Who cares? I'm sorry,
He
Bobbitt.
was never much to look at in TNA.
I mean, he was all right. He was quite the little spunky character. But if anybody watched 205 Live, Rockstar Spud is actually he's all right. He's not bad. He's just too spunky. I agree with you, Gina. If they put Finn on 205 Live, I would get lit too. I would be done. I would be so angry because if they don't build Shinsuke, like I said, if they don't, and if you were on the call last night, if they don't want to build Shinsuke, their second option should be build Finn and AJ Styles.
Yeah, especially after that match at TLC.
Exactly. There's options out there. Now, you all heard that Dean Ambrose is out for 6 months, right?
Yeah, Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, that match last night, he hurt his arm, elbow. His fucking shit was all crooked and shit. You know what?
I wouldn't be surprised if he'd had that injury for a while, because we were talking earlier on Mello's Twitch stream about that, and I forget which one of the guys was mentioning that. I think it was Drew. Mm-hmm. It was either Drew or Tony was talking about, I think it was Drew was talking about Tommy John surgery, and I think what probably could have happened, I wouldn't be surprised if he'd probably been injured for a while, and...
Okay, I'm listening. He must have cut out.
Can you hear me?
We can, but you're cutting out pretty hard. Can you hear me?
I know Drew said that, what most likely was happening is that he's, with the surgery, they're probably just barely going to do it now, but he's probably been injured for a while. I mean, I think that would explain why he'd been carrying his arm, almost cradling it for a long time, because I don't know if you noticed, whenever he does that goofy-ass clothesline, he kind of been cradling his arm for a good while. I've been noticing it more and more every single match he does.
Hold on a second, guys.
Sorry.
So Naomi and Charlotte are having a confrontation right now. This shit's not making any fucking sense again. You ain't going. Hold on. I'm sorry. God, Liv Morgan, her outfit just, oh my God. Can't you build, what is she the Ono of the fucking WWE for on the women's side or what? They got her wearing the fucking Yankees outfit.
And church. You know why? Because the Royal Rumble isn't about sneak attacks. It's about every woman for herself.
This show is so fucking god awful tonight.
It's about surviving the numbers game.
I never thought a Naomi's promo would make me cringe.
Well, she's not too bad.
No, she isn't, but this isn't all that great.
How about two of you? It don't matter which.
They're calling Sarah Logan something I can't understand what it is.
Yeah. So how about
she's not even from Kentucky.
Step up in this ring, the two of us.
And I know I was married to a Kentucky woman. They don't talk like that.
Let's go. Let go.
Want some of this? Come get some. Want none? Get none. Fucking weird. So we're going to see which two they are. So they're going to have a match.
This holiday season,
I thought they were going to have a Royal Rumble match. So go ahead and finish what you were saying, man. My bad. Forgot already. Understood.
I think I forgot.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm a dick like that. That's another shot. There it is. I already poured it. I'm such a douchebag. This bottle's gonna be gone by the end of the night. That's not a good thing.
Well, bring in Gator. Maybe he can keep you alert.
Who wants to see Gator? Gator, come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Get up here. Everybody wants to see you again. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Here he is. He jumped up here. Give me a hot second. Whoa, don't throw at me, you fucking cocksucker.
What do you mean, whatever this is? It's a jacket.
There he is. Can you see him? Come here, buddy.
Oh, there I see him now.
There he is. Let's his breath is absolutely fucking rancid. If you only fucking knew. I got to take him to the fucking How you doing? Say hi. Say hi. Hi, everybody. How are you doing today?
Well, wow. He really does like licking you.
Well, he wasn't even licking me yet. I won't let him lick me, man. His breath is fucking horrible. It is. It's freaking rancid.
Well, he eats everything he can probably find, I imagine.
He's a good dog, though. He slept by me He slept with me the entire night while we watched Canadian Basement. And then I fell asleep.
Sweet.
Get up here, you dumbass! Come on.
Bobbitt's still on the call.
Yeah, I know, Bobbit. Talk. What do you got to say, man? Come on.
Come on, Bobbit.
Bobbit, he has a lot. He has a lot to say.
If I don't know if Bobbit wanted to talk to Gina, I would have gotten off the call and let him talk to her.
Well, no, I don't have a purpose on who I wanted to talk to. It was just
you wanted to call in.
Okay.
Talk to y'all.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Hey, so I saw that. I mean, I know JP said he got you into hockey.
Yes, sir.
So you're an Islanders fan, I see. At least if I saw
yeah, that's only because Ken is an Islanders fan. You know it, Bobbit. I'm just kidding, man. No, I told him when we did the whole thing. I'm like, you pick who you want. I know Ken's a hockey. I don't have a hockey team here. And he's like, who's close to me? I said, well, you got Nashville and you got Carolina and you got Washington Capitals.
And you got the Predators. Yeah, it's true.
I'm thinking if he was closer to me, he'd probably pick Winnipeg because Winnipeg's not that far away from me. Because that's who Shell likes. That's where Shell lives. So, hey, get
Oh, right, yeah.
But what else?
Yeah, I grew up. I mean, I can't really say much. I grew up watching the Kings, and then toward the right in the middle of the 90s, when Disney decided because of the movies, they brought out the Mighty Ducks.
Hey, Timothy, he's not under his sheets again because Asuka is not on this program. And the Chicago Blackhawks suck.
No, Bobbit would be wetting the bed right now.
He was last night.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I know he went through like three sets of I don't know what.
3 rolls of toilet paper.
Well, after that picture that the Greg Star sent me, it was 5.
Oh well.
TMI, man, TMI.
Well, I mean,
I'm watching. I'm watching this match. I'm watching this match, and Sarah Logan is just so horrible. What the fuck? What the fuck is she doing? And that's what Gina was saying. They are so green. These 4, they are so green. They should have never brought them up. But they're not doing anything with them. And there's too many women in the WWE right now, which is a good thing. Do they need to have another show? No. Because if they do their own show, it'll be on the WWE network and nobody will fucking care. Because there'll only be 1 million viewers. And they'll be like, well, this ain't getting the ratings. And I'm Vince McMahon. Oh, fuckface. Sorry. And I know. Fuckface and cunt.
Cunt.
Fucking, I just can't fucking stand them fucking two. They just have ruined the WWE. And Vince McMahon used to be, if he would just, the thing is, if he had his writers go back and watch, that should be a requirement. Go back and watch, not just the Attitude Era, but go back and watch the Ruthless Aggression Era. Why they went away from the Ruthless Aggression Era? It's PG-13. Your target audience is 18 to 34. They're fucking grown boys. They can do whatever the fuck they want. So why did they even go away from the Ruthless Aggression Era? You know?
I don't understand it either. I mean, they could have. They pushed the envelope as far as they could in the Ruthless Aggression Era without necessarily getting into any of the racy stuff they did in the Attitude Era.
But this era, what they're doing right now screams Ruthless Aggression Era. And the Ruthless Aggression Era is nothing more than bleeding from the forehead.
Right.
It has nothing sexual about it at all.
No, not at all. Hey, I was going to say, Bobbit, from your picture. There was a little TMI there, but what honestly,
I'm gonna hold on. Hold that thought. And if you have to write it down, because I want to say this one thing. The WWE, when Benoit fucking died, and they threw that shit under the rug, if that is the reason that they got rid of the Ruthless Aggression era, it's a fucking excuse.
Yeah, it really is.
It fucking makes, and I know that if that's the case, bullshit. They should have never got rid of it, ever. They should have kept it because it's PG-13. Their audience is 18 to 34 people. I'm 45 and I still watch it.
Right.
I think the whole Benoit thing was the reason why they.
But it's what I'm saying is
the stuff that happened after his death changed from what it is now.
Yeah, it's an excuse for them to change something that didn't need to be changed. They could have kept it going. Nobody cares what fucking era it is, as long as they're putting out good content. Bless you. So back to what you were saying, Serge. I just wanted to say that.
Oh no, I was just thinking. As much as Bobbitt is into Asuka, go back about. Speaking of the Ruthless Aggression,
Timothy, why did you do that to me?
I'd probably go back. My brother and I literally, when the invasion angle happened, we picked our own WCW diva on both sides. He was a Stacy fan. I was more of a Tori Wilson. So I'm on. So I know where Bobbitt's coming from, just not to the extent of all the toilet paper.
I like that, Gina. She says have Finn, AJ, Nakamura, Carl, and whatever that other fucking yahoo's name is. Luke Gallows.
Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Face Jinder, Sammy, Kevin, and the main roster debut of Sanity fighting for control over the new era. I could see that.
Yeah,
that would be good. I could see that.
That would be great. Yeah.
Because that is the new era. But they need to go back. Yeah, and they don't need to call it the Ruthless Aggression, but they just need to call it something else. It doesn't have to. They could have changed the name and everybody been like, whatever. This PG era thing makes no fucking sense.
They don't have to call it anything.
Because they're really they're putting out innuendos out there. When the New Day, it's gay innuendos with the New Day. Yeah. Were you guys watching this? Did you see what they were wearing? They look gay. It's sad. But go back to what you're saying. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I keep interrupting you. Forgot what you were saying again.
Basically saying that.
Go ahead.
Bobbitt and his, Bobbitt with his love for Asuka. That's totally understandable.
I love Asuka.
I do too. But what I was saying is that when the WCW invasion angle happened, I was big time. There's no way you could have torn me away from the TV whenever Tori Wilson came out. And she didn't have to wrestle. It was just the fact that she was there.
I'd hire you, Gina.
She never did a damn thing, but it didn't matter.
Yep. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Before they started sexualizing her, of course, but I mean...
Yeah.
It was basically Tori Wilson and then, Stacy Keibler.
You see what I'm saying, Gina? So Gina just said there are 3 dudes in unicorn hats humping the air. Pretty sure that screams gay vibes. Well, fuck yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah, big time.
I mean, come on, WWE. Either do it or don't. That's the issue.
Yeah.
They won't go full bore on something. And Vince McMahon used to push the envelope, and I know the Attitude Era was like, Attitude Era, it's never coming back. I know it's not coming back. But they kind of pushed the envelope with the Ruthless Aggression era. I mean, come on.
Right.
I love Stacy Keibler too. My God, her legs wrap around my freaking head and break my freaking neck. I would be happy.
I always go back to I think the best tag team from that where they actually used her assets successfully was when they had Steiner and Test tag teaming. And they kept using her as a
and that was in the Ruthless Aggression era. And that is when the WWE in 2009 kind of took a shit. 2009 was a really bad year because they put the title on freaking, I can't even remember his name anymore. He put his hand over his heart, and he's a real American. I can't think of his fucking name. That's how bad that era was. And I watched him wrestle because he wrestled in college. And I pay attention to that stuff. That folk style wrestling, they call it. The high school folk style wrestling. I watch that stuff. So it's like, why do they do stupid shit? Why does WWE continue to put out content that nobody cares about? Go to the Ruthless Aggression era. You're going to be okay. You're never going to get the 8-year-old fan. 8-year-olds can't retain information. They don't care. Like my niece sat down and watched a show with me one time, and she's only 6, and she's like, "Why are we watching this?" Because that's what I do. See, you know what I'm saying? Well, can we watch something else? She didn't want to watch it anymore. So what's that telling you?
More into SpongeBob than pro wrestling.
They don't care. They don't care, and it's not even that. They don't care. To be honest with you, like they were in here when I was doing my live review with my niece. And both of them were sitting there listening to their music on their tablets. They don't care. They don't care.
They didn't care. Paige was handling it on her own. The other two were just kind of there, but that's okay.
Well, Paige is the one that went with me. They just wanted to be on camera. Yeah. That's how them two are.
Okay, but still, I mean, they're just basically being kids.
Yeah, and it's true. And that's the problem. The kids don't care. Little kids don't care. You don't need to bring the little kids into it. 18 to 34, go back to the Ruthless Aggression. Whatever you want to call it, go back to that era. Because it would work.
Right.
So, what else you got, Bob? You got anything else, brother?
I just wanted to talk to y'all. That was pretty much it.
Oh, that's fine. Oh. That's good. I'm glad you called, man. You watching the show?
Yeah, same here, Boston.
Are you watching the show?
I am.
What do you think so far?
Pretty lackluster, to be honest with you.
It's pretty gay, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd rather play NHL, to be honest with you.
So Gina just hit a really. I keep going back to Gina. This is why I love Gina, because she hits really good points. I'm going to go back to what she just said in the chat. If y'all are paying attention to the chat, and I'm pretty sure this is an ongoing conversation, and she is. She's talking to Trek, but what she said was the thing is, and I think she's talking about the attitude. She's talking about the Attitude Era or the Ruthless Aggression. She's talking about the Ruthless Aggression Era. If she's talking about, I agree with her, well, on the Attitude Era too, it was never about the blood and gore. It was about the storylines. Stone Cold versus Booker T, for instance. They told a story both inside and outside of the ring.
Yeah.
And Serge, you're pretty close to my age, so you know what the Attitude Era was like. Your mom and dad probably are like, why are you watching this? They are literally having sex in the middle of the ring, which is what the Attitude Era was. The Ruthless Aggression Era kind of took that away, but they were still doing it in a PG-13 style manner.
Right. Yeah, they were. They didn't have to go all the way. I mean, I remember one of the worst skits they did or bits that they did in the Attitude Era, and you probably remember this too, JP, was DX after the Bill Clinton Monica Lewinsky thing.
Yep.
And they basically, they had like a red dress in the middle of the ring, and they were just kind of doing all this bit about the whole, again, the Lewinsky stuff. And I remember thinking, like, how are they getting away with this on TV? But it was because they could.
Yep.
But then the Ruthless Aggression Era comes around. Cena being the poster boy for it, goes just a hair close to Attitude without breaking that barrier, and it worked.
Yep. And then Dr.
I remember literally what. So I forget who said that they should have done this on, and I think I said this when Gino was on earlier, but the Usos are basically doing what Cena was doing in 2001, 2002.
Mm-hmm. But the thing about the Usos is,
and the crowd wants to join them.
The thing about the Usos is, they're better at it.
Yeah, they are.
Because they're doing it as a duo. The thing with Cena is he did it on his own, and he kind of needed a partner at the time because he was still little green, but he got better. Cena is one of the best talkers that WWE has had. So if I was going to rank my talkers, mic guys, Rock number 1, number 2 would be I forgot his fucking name. I'm sorry. I love The Miz when he talks. I would put him 2, Cena 3. I could flip-flop him and Cena, to be honest with you. 2A and 2B. You know, Stone Cold. Stone Cold was really good on the mic. With him on the mic, put him over when he wrestled. Because he wasn't a wrestler. He was a fucking brawler.
Right, yeah.
So everybody's like, well, Stone Cold only had 5 moves. That's because he was a fucking brawler. And believe it or not, to be honest with you, fucking John Cena is nothing but a brawler, and he said it. Because he doesn't fucking care. He said it in a promo once. He said, I may not be the best fighter or best wrestler in the world, but I'll beat your ass. And the guy could fight. And he had those 5 moves. You know what I mean?
Anybody know why in the hell they're playing every single Ziggler championship win?
Because he's at the end. Because he's at the end of his run, Bobbitt.
Okay. He's at the end of his run, so it's like a troll or something. I don't know.
No, it's not a troll. It's they're actually he's at the end of his time at WWE, so they're gonna do the whole sentimental thing here. He's gonna turn face. Bobby Roode's gonna turn heel, I think.
Yeah, that's the right move.
It is.
That's the right move.
It is.
I was looking at that. You know what? I was actually checking out the chat right now, and you're right. I mean, I was looking at some of the stuff that Gina was putting on there, and she's dead on. And I was thinking actually that right in between the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression, you had the arrival of Chris Jericho and the Radicals to the WWF.
Yep.
And I mean, you had like right then and there, you had. I think the reason they went away from Ruthless Aggression was because I don't really remember that name for Benoit was Toothless Aggression.
Yep. I love Gina, and for as sick as she is, she's still sitting in the chat, and she's like, "Put me in the ring against Roman. I'll beat his ass." And the new Intercontinental Champion of the world laughed my fucking ass off. Fucking A, Gina. Fucking A.
I'd watch that. Hell, I'd pay to watch that. I know Gina would beat his ass, even as sick as she is. And she'd be a hell of a lot better at it.
You know, I could kick Roman's ass.
I don't know about it. Were you in here when we had that fucking troll in here? Bobbitt? You weren't? You should have been, because I went off on a fucking troll.
No, I was.
Oh, so you know what I mean. Motherfuckers, I'm 190 pounds. Roman Reigns is 270. Of course he can beat my fucking ass. I've never had any formal training.
Go ahead.
Nope, that's it. That's all I was going to say.
Oh, well, I was going to say that with I'm watching Ziggler on TV now, and
yep.
One of the things that I can't knock him for, no matter what, I mean, he's had a great career and everything. At least he holds that damn championship like it matters.
Yeah, he doesn't drape it over his shoulder. I still wish he would wear it around his waist, and I can understand because he's wearing his whole suit. But when you wear, if you were on that, we were talking about that last night too. I'm like, put the fucking belt around your fucking waist.
You know what? I think part of the
it's a belt. It's a belt, not a prop.
If you remember when he was a face, he would wear it backwards and do the whole almost.
Hold on, Serge. Hold on.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
You are something. You want something to remember me by?
He quits.
See, he's going to quit.
He's going to quit, and he's going to leave it there. He quit. He lost the smile.
Told you. He's done. This is his last match in the WWE. You're ready. You're in. Gina, you're in.
He lost his smile.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't.
You damn heathen, you damn hooligan, get out of here.
I
failed you again.
fucking Bobby going savage again. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby, it's okay. He's not going. He's coming.
Gina ripping apart Roman Reigns again.
She's been
because I can tell a story and I can rip a Samoa and ass apart on the mic.
I could.
Savage Gina.
Shinsuke Nakamura could fucking rip and he can't talk English.
Hey, D-Wall said the exact same thing I just said right now, which is he played the Michaels. He lost the smile.
Well, of course he did.
There's the Jay Love with the champagne.
Of course.
Oh, well, this is they're building to Shane, and I don't think I would be shocked if Daniel Bryan wrestles, but the more I think about it, I think he might.
You know what?
Because, and I would love to see it. And don't get me wrong, I'm just one of those guys that because WWE does not want fucking Roman Reigns not to be over at WrestleMania, he's part of the reason why the WWE doesn't have, and you've heard Joe say it, you've heard Joe say it, the reason why Daniel Bryan is not wrestling right now is because they don't want, he still, to this day, is more over than Roman Reigns. You know what I mean?
He would have clipped Reigns without even trying.
Daniel Bryan's not even trying at all.
That's what I mean. He would have clipped Reigns if he showed up.
All right, I'll see you in a minute, Trexter.
Not that we do now.
Right. That's a good question, Trexter. I do not know. I don't think that's going to happen. It could, but Dolph Ziggler is done with the WWE. I think he proved his point. And that was the whole storyline is that Dolph Ziggler is better than everybody in the ring. And he is. Baron Corbin sucks.
Owens and Zayn will have a butt sex match at the Rumble.
Well, and he may still get a fucking rematch, but how is he going to get a rematch if he's not there?
So, Bob,
that's what I'm saying, brother. I mean, he may. I see him. He's going to get his match. He's going to get his shot at the title again. I don't think he'll win it.
What in the Samuel L. Jackson is the New Day wearing?
They're gay. We've been talking about this, Bob.
What the hell? Good Lord.
I used to work with a transgender. I have nothing against transgenders. But
that's just so wrong.
Well, look, I'm one of those guys where, and I'm going to take a drink for this because that's the way I am, because this could go south quickly.
No, I mean, what's so wrong is what they're doing with the New Day, not the transgender.
Well, you know what? The New Day have had their time. They're done. Now they're just flapping in the breeze. Who cares? Sorry. That's my feeling on the New Day. They don't need another title run. I don't want them. It's not about how many titles you have, because if you've heard Joe say it, why titles? You've lost the title 9 times. You got it 10. Good for you. You still lost it 9 fucking times. That's not a real champion. Look at Asuka. How many matches has she lost since she's been in the WWE?
0.
Exactly my point. How much you want to bet she wins the title and she retires as champion? Because she's like 36.
I'd be sad.
I would. I'm not, Bobbit. I'm not saying she's going away.
At that point.
I'm not. Well, I don't know about that.
At this point, no, that's the only thing they can do because, or if they want to do something like that, because it's the only time that they're going to have. We're talking about Asuka, I imagine, right?
Say it again.
You're talking about Asuka?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think they kind of have to, if they want to do that and they have her retire on top, they kind of have to because they fucked up with Undertaker, and you saw where that went. I mean, they gave the straight to Lesnar, it did nothing, and then Lesnar lost, looked like a piece of crap against Goldberg, so that, you know, that whole thing went to nothing.
Yeah.
So now they got a streak on their hands again. They need to actually do something with it, and they can't afford to fuck it up.
Right. Yeah, I know. Asuka, she's 36, 37.
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura is 38, 39. Almost 40, I think. I mean,
yeah. You
look at why, if you're not going to fucking build these, if you're not going to build Asuka, if you're not going to build a Shinsuke Nakamura, that's why I said I think Vince McMahon is just gobbling up talent so everybody else sucks. Because he's so fucking afraid. The guy is so afraid that somebody's going to be better than he is. Who cares? At least you have competition. You might actually put something good out there, and you might take a step back and let fucking Triple H run the show, and then bring in, you know, we don't need everybody in the wrestling world. Because I've seen some of the damn indies guys are way better than some of the guys in WWE. Roman Reigns. And he's their top guy. You know?
The day that Oscar retires,
I'm gonna say this right now. Does everybody know Grimm's Toy Show?
Yeah.
He is better than Roman Reigns is.
Dude, definitely. I love Grimm. He's awesome.
I love Grimm. I love Grimm.
Grimm's hilarious. Grimm's hilarious, but he also knows what he's doing.
Yes. Roman Reigns don't.
No.
And you know that
Roman
whole...
Reigns has been coasting off of the fact that he's related to The Rock all this time.
Mm-hmm. And the whole... And the whole thing, and Grimm is funny. And Grimm, I've watched his videos with his wife, and they are freaking hilarious. I wish I had a wife like her. Because the shit she has to put up with is fucking hilarious. How she can put up that. I have never seen a woman. There are women, and Gina, don't take this wrong way. There are women out there that are few and far between that will put up with shit like that. He has toys. This guy has toys. This guy plays with toys, people. I mean, I stopped playing with toys. I mean, I still have PS4, but I mean, he's a grown man, but he is making money, and I'm not saying that that's why, but how a woman can put up with him is beyond me. You know? No real life, and I'm not saying they're not real life because that may be them. How?
Well, here comes the new day.
Of course.
But it's a new day. Yes, it is.
It is.
Actually,
hey, Bobbit.
This
Bobbit.
almost makes me cringe as bad as the old day did.
Hey, Bobbit, are you over your whole thing with Toadfany yet?
Dude, I got over that as soon as BSR stream was over.
You were done with it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say something else.
Bad.
You heard me.
They're well. That's all I'll go with.
Yeah, but you know what? She deserves everything she gets.
Yeah.
Did you watch my stream at all at the beginning?
I did.
That was all about you, brother. I was sick of it. I had fucking had it. And then I got what set me off is, and I don't care about the dislikes. Y'all know that. But she was like, they come on there. But here's the thing with the dislikes. You can come on here and dislike, but put a comment now. I'll respond to it. If you don't like what I have to say, piss off.
Yeah.
Hey, Drew, thanks for coming back. How's everything going, man? So if anybody doesn't know, Drew had to go to the hospital tonight, not because of him, it's because of he's got a family issue. It's not an immediate family issue, it's just one of those things. So he popped back into the chat. I just wanted to see how everything was going. Like I said, we're praying for you, brother.
You know, if somebody woke up from a coma that was in a coma during the Attitude Era that woke up to this shit, they would have a heart attack.
I listened to Ken's chat on the way to work this morning, or what Ken did this morning, or last night. I'm sorry, this morning, and I'm like, holy shit! It's even deeper than what I thought.
Yeah, like
even though
it's like a rabbit hole. It gets deeper and deeper.
Yep. She is an absolute
I'm looking at the chat and
fucking cunt.
I'm looking at the chat and MG had something about how he loves how Grim has all these funny names for all the wrestlers, and it's true. I mean, it kind of reminds me of when Jericho used to screw up people's names on purpose.
Yeah. He got banned. He got banned from SmackDown Live. I don't know if that's a clickbait thing, but he got banned from SmackDown. He said this is not clickbait. Yes, if you are his Patreon, he put it out on Patreon, Gina. I kind of talked about it a little bit before I started tonight, or when I started, but go check him out. I don't even think – I think you just have to donate $1. I don't know. Bobbitt knows more than I do. I know I donate money to him.
I'm only $100 to him, and I got to watch it.
I just need to know what your name is on Skype, Aaron.
But
I
will say this.
I'm going to put my Skype –
and then I'm done.
Drew, put my Skype out there if you could. If you're not – Drew knows, or Dave knows what it is, if Dave is still in here. Gina knows what it is. Serge, you know what my Skype is. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do.
I'm done.
We're all done with her, but she needs to know. Here's the thing, Bobbitt. Bobbitt, here's the thing, though. She needs to know that we're not fucking around. Because I'm not fucking around. I am not fucking around with this cunt. She wants to fuck with my friends who have done nothing to her but been supportive. And she's got another thing fucking coming. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll keep this thing going until the day I die. Hopefully I don't die tomorrow. That's a joke, by the way. I'm not going to die tomorrow. That was a joke.
Hey, we need you in the community, JP.
Oh, I'm here, man. I'm not going anywhere.
We need your broken brilliance.
Well, you ain't getting it until it happens. Because I told you, I told you when it's going to happen. It'll happen when they get Rebby Hardy, and I forgot his name again, and Jeff Hardy. When them three come back. Senor Benjamin. When they get him back, and all three of them are in the gimmick, then I'm all about it. Until then, sorry, that's just how I feel. And everybody can be mad at me for that, but that's the gimmick to me. Because I watched that show because of that. I watched TNA because of that gimmick. And that got me hooked on Rosemary.
By the way, this is a really good DLC.
What's that, Bobbitt?
The thing they're playing on the screen, that's a really good DLC.
What's that?
Wow.
It's for GTA 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't play those kinds of games. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the match you're talking about, JP, where Rosemary came out was actually that Deleter Decay.
Yes. But no, I seen it way before that. I was watching it way before that, and that's what introduced me to Decay.
Yeah, I actually started watching. The only reason I got into TNA at all was because Matt Hardy started doing the broken stuff.
Yes.
I heard about it from a friend, and then all of a sudden Joe starts reporting on it, and I started.
What's up, Clambake? I'm gonna give a shout out to the chat real quick, guys, and then you guys can go ahead. Just give me a second. I'm gonna give you final thoughts, and then I'm gonna let you go. Let me give a shout out to the chat. Serge, thanks for being in the chat room. Aaron, Alpha, Excalibur, Chauncey, Clambake, David, thanks for being a mod, brother. Dolphin on high. Foulmouth. Thanks, Mike. Drew, Gina. Drew and Gina, I hope everything turns out for the best for you two. I mean, you know what I mean. John, thanks for being here. NG, Timothy, and Trexter, I all thank you for being here. Totally appreciate it. So give me your final thoughts. I'm going to go grab I can eat afterwards. Fuck it, I don't care. Give me your final thoughts there, Serge. I've had you on for a while, so.
No, my final thoughts as far as I'm concerned, WWE really needs to step it up. There's no way around it. If they continue this shit show, keep watching the ratings dip. I mean, that's just getting to the point now where the only way out of it, and I keep saying it over and over, and some people like it, some people don't. I don't give a shit, but it's getting to the point where CM Punk was right all along. It's not going to get better until Vince is either retired or dead.
Right.
Because we're watching what he thinks we need to watch versus what we want to watch.
Well, it's like, it all comes back. And I hate to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Finish what you were saying. Go ahead and finish, and I'll try to pin what I was saying. Go ahead.
That's just it. Until Vince is gone, this isn't going to get better.
No. So here's my caveat to that. Vince ain't going anywhere. Vince will die before he leaves. The WWE is going to take a real big dipper for a little bit because shit's going to be booked out and the fucking bookers aren't going to know what to fucking do. So Triple H is going to let them book up until he's going to already have people, but he's going to book up until and he's going to fucking get them the fuck out. So it's probably going to be a good 3 months before we see anything new. Because he wants continuity is what he wants. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So that's what's going to happen. That's what I have this feeling. Vince fuckface isn't going anywhere anytime soon. He's never going to leave the WWE until the day he dies. But yeah.
I'll be singing. Hey, when that happens, I'm going to be singing Ding Dong the Witch is Dead.
But think about this. Continue to watch because it will get better. It's going to take a bit, but it will get better. That's my thinking. I could be wrong. It could be the very next day it gets better. He fires fucking everybody and says, you know what? We're going to start the fuck over. Triple H is going to take the hit, and then they're going to build. But it's WWE. There's nothing else to watch out there. So, I mean, there's TNA, but whatever.
The TNA is a sinking ship now, so.
Yep, pretty much.
That's it, actually. That's all I got.
All right. What do you got, Mike? Whatever you want to talk. Go, what? Say it again.
My final thought is, if this company doesn't get any better, I see it going downhill in 10 years. And also, for you two, Tiffany, thank you, fuck you, and goodbye.
All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for calling in, man. I'll let you know what I plan on doing further on this lovely. Now that I can take calls, I think it'll get better from here. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. So there it is. Anybody else that wants to call in, go ahead. The line is open. Let me do this shot real quick. Don't make me call somebody. I'll call somebody. I don't care. Come on, guys. Call in. I got this just for you. I did this just for you guys. Hold on. Trexter, who tried calling me earlier? I don't know if he's really leaving the WWE, Chauncey. I'm sorry, I'm coming back to you guys. I don't know if he's really leaving, but you know what? He may. He may not either. I honestly don't know. Oh, Aaron, what's your Aaron? What's your Skype, brother? I'll try to add you. I didn't get anything from you, brother. What is your Skype, Aaron? You tell me your Skype and I'll here. You know what? Oops. All right, let me see if I can find you, brother. And I'll call you. You gotta remember, I've been drinking. Holy shit. Can't even fucking type. A X. What is it? Small C? There you are. All right, I'm calling you, man. Better fucking pick up, too. I'm calling you. Hey, brother, what's going on? Can you hear me? Unmute. Hey, brother, what's going on, Aaron? You're muted, brother. I can't hear you. You're muted. I can't mute you. Wow, that is. I can see you, but I can't hear you. I'm gonna go grab a beer. You figure that shit the fuck out. We're at a commercial anyway. Go ahead, figure that out. You figure it out? Come on. Fuck you then, cocksucker. All right, so you've got my. All right, Aaron, here's what you're going to do. You're going to call me. Okay? Hang up, call me back. I'll pick up. Try it again, man. I'll take your call. All you got to do is call me. I'll call you again. We'll try it again. Can you hear me? For some reason, brother, your Skype is just like pit of Skypes. Yeah, you just fucking hung up on me. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Dolphin on High, thanks for subscribing, brother. It's much appreciated. Totally much appreciated. All right, I'm going to take this call. Can you hear me, Aaron? Are you sure you're unmuted, man? Because I cannot hear you. I have no idea what's going on, man. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna try something else. Hold on. I'm gonna hang up on you. I'm not hanging up on you because I don't want to talk to you. Hold on a second. Somebody call me. Gina, try calling me. If you could, please. I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know what it is, but I can see, I can pick up your call, but I can't. I'm not muted. Unless my computer took an absolute shit. I might have to close out and come back in, but I'll do that. But in fact, I'm going to call you, Gina. Hold on a sec. Okay, go ahead and give me a call. Gina, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I don't know what's going on. Well, what the hell is going on? So, Aaron, Alpha Excalibur is trying to call in, and he can't hear me. He can hear me, but I can't hear him. Jesus Christ, Serge.
Sorry.
It's all right. So what I'm going to do is, how many calls can I bring on here? Now I know that this is like one of those things. Can I bring in another person?
I find that typically like right around like 4 is 4 or 5 is usually where I kind of hit the mark, and that's yeah. And it's not just necessarily because Skype starts shitting. It's because if you get any more than that, then people start talking over each other.
Right.
And then it just becomes one jumbled up fucking mess. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I do. So here's what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to take any more calls tonight. I'm going to let Aaron call in. He's been trying to call in all day. I'm going to leave you guys on here, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, Aaron,
sure.
Alpha Excalibur, try calling in again, and we will take your call. Or that is his, if in the chat, his Skype is what his YouTube is. Try calling him and see if you can take him in. For some reason, I can't. I can't hear him. I can take his call, but I can't hear him.
All right,
and he called into Mello's chat, or Mello today, and it worked.
Let me see if I can add him in.
I just did.
What did you? Okay.
He should be coming in any minute now.
See, and then you lost him again. So it has to be his. Hey, Aaron, you're going to get a call from Serge. Pick it up.
Let's see.
You might be on my end. I don't know. Like I said, this is a test run, and I'll have my OBS up, so I should be okay next time. I'm actually going to get with Heather on that. She's really good at this shit. She's better than me. Oh, his mic is unmuted, but I think it's his mic. All right, man. Sorry. You can try again. I'll take your call. Anytime you call in, Aaron, I'll take your call next week for sure. If you can get it fixed or whatever's going on. Okay? I will take your call. So I need somebody to remind me because I forget what I did 10 minutes ago. That I'm taking Aaron's call tomorrow. He's going to be the first call I'm going to take tomorrow or next week. Not tomorrow, next week. Next week, Monday.
Let me just say, Aaron, like, mess around in your settings once because sometimes your mic can actually get muted inside your settings, and it'll be reading that it's not muted.
And it is.
If you can hear that, Aaron, she just said check around in your settings. It might be muted, but in the settings it might showing. Is that what I'm saying? Am I saying that right, Gina?
Yeah, or like if it's in the speakers, I'm sorry, excuse me. Let me back up. Reverse. If you're on a laptop or a tablet or anything like that, check the volume, the speakers, all that stuff, because sometimes that stuff can just get miscombobulated and your mic will get all fucked up because of that.
Okay. If you can do that, man, do it. If you can't, I understand. If I don't know how, I don't want to pay for that, man. Getting a phone line, brother, too much. It's too much money. Otherwise, I would.
It's crazy. I was just telling Mello earlier, like, because he pays for the phone line with Skype and all that stuff, and his Skype is always messing up. And I don't think, knock on wood, I don't think I've ever had that many problems with my Skype, and I don't pay for anything.
Yeah, me neither. Mine's Skype. I mean, I use my phone number to phone in. I mean, I could take your phone call, but I don't want to give my phone number out over this chat because then I'll get. Because I'm pretty sure there's some cunt bags out there that are sitting there watching this, waiting for me to fucking say something if I didn't already fucking say it, because they did it fucking last night, and I'm repeating myself. And Gina wasn't here last night to hear what I had to fucking say, so Gina, go back and watch that fucking video.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
I went the fuck off. I was pissed. Because we had Valena here last night, and I was talking to her all fucking day.
Yeah.
And you guys should.
So I dropped pipe bomb number 3, kind of. But there's going to be another one dropped. Ken dropped one again today, but you have to be a patron. I'm not going to give it away because that's not fair to Ken. You have to go to his Patreon and watch it. I'm just telling you it's there. You need to fucking go to him. Fucking and subscribe. I'm just saying, guys. If you haven't, do it. Okay, so he's saying if you need to, you can DM me Twitter. On Twitter, you just have to follow me first. I'm trying to figure it out right now on Skype. Okay, I don't know what you need. I'm sorry, man. I'm not paying attention to the chat. I'm trying to talk to Gina and talking to you.
Oh, I think he's referring to your phone number.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that next time if I can't get it, because what I can do is because what I'm doing is I'm running. If you can hear Gina, I'm actually have her on Skype on another computer, and I have YouTube on another. That's what I'm doing by camera and stuff. So when you see me looking, I'm looking at Gina because she's beautiful. So I'm looking at her when I'm talking. That's how I operate. When I'm talking to somebody, I look at them. I don't like looking at myself in the camera. If you see me on the last night, I was looking down or looking away. I don't like looking at myself on camera. I'm looking at the chat. I'm trying not to see what's going on I'm bald. Ken was piggybacking off a certain late night.
You just said you're bald, but for a second I thought you said something about your balls. I was like, wait, what?
No, not my balls. No. I'm bald.
Oh
bald.
My God, I gotcha. Bald. Oh, good God. Oh, my God. Anywho.
So I like the callers. The host ignores the chat. It's okay, though. Just call in. That's the whole point, Timothy. If you got something to say, I'll take your call, brother. He's mad because I'm not paying attention to the chat. It's all right, man. It's all right, brother. If you've got something to say, call in. You've got my number. I gave it to you guys. Don't be afraid to call in. Dude, I'm just as nervous talking to you guys right now as you guys would be trying to call me in. You know how nervous I was talking to Joe last night? And I asked Charlotte. She's like, dude, that was probably the best call you've ever had. And I've called in 3 times.
You know, I have never called in Joe's show, and it's just because I'm nervous. There's so many people on that show that watch his show.
And I was drunk last night. You know that, Gina, in the chat, in Canadian Basin's chat. I was doing the Bohemian Rhapsody, and I am gonna.
I'm sitting there like, why the hell is Bohemian Rhapsody going on?
That was me. I just started doing it. I don't know. I'm just that drunk last night.
But you know what? That's what makes this community awesome, because we'll go off the most random shit.
Yes.
And there's always somebody in the chat that knows exactly what you're talking about.
Am I drunk, Drew? Let me see. Getting there. People are supposed to be in the chat keeping track of how many shots I'm supposed to be doing, because that's what I said I was going to do tonight. That's how not drunk I am. I think I've done like 4 shots tonight. So I drank a half a bottle of Cherry Doctor, I think, or a quarter of a bottle at least. You can see that. I need to drink more. Come on, guys. 17. Drew, really 17 shots. All right. Let's be realistic here. I haven't WWE probably has messed up that many times tonight, but whatever. You want me to do a shot, Marvin? All right, I'll do a shot, Marvin. I'll do a shot for Marvin. What? Hey, Marvin, my question to you, Marvin, is: are you subscribed to my channel? I won't do it unless you're subscribed to my channel. How about that? Just kidding, man. I'll do a shot. Fuck it. I don't care. Because that's the way I am.
That we have 20 viewers right now.
Do we? Right? I just broke another record because I had 19 last night.
Yeah. Well, last night, actually, when I was watching, I was reading 21.
Oh, shit. So I didn't know that because I wasn't paying attention to that because I was watching the show. I got to fix this fucking computer. It keeps timing out, so I can't see. I don't want to lose your call, you know. Hold on a second. Cheers to you guys. Love y'all. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm slurring my words, so I'm pretty drunk.
Okay.
Oh, shiza.
While you do that, I'm going to touch on the Ziggler subject.
Go ahead. Absolutely.
Okay? I know that there's a few people like NG and Mecca, Tim, that are going to kill me for this. But Ziggler has been short-strawed from the beginning of his career in the WWE. That guy has never been given an opportunity to go out and do his own thing. They gave him somebody else's finishing moves. They threw him into freaking Spirit Squad to start out with. Short straw from the get-go. He got matched up with like AJ Lee and just all these like just bullshit partners. Storylines were all falling apart. So when it comes down to it, that guy is an amazing wrestler, but they never gave him a chance.
When was that, Gina? Was that I'm trying to remember. So I know what you're talking about. I remember what you're talking about, but what year was that? Was it like 2009, 2010?
What, with the AJ Lee thing?
No, not even that. With just the Dolph Ziggler thing, when they started really pushing him hard.
I think it was right around in there, but like he debuted. It was probably like between 2004 and 2006 because it was the Spirit Squad against DX.
Right. So what Gina's saying, guys, and this is what I've been saying for this is what the problem is with WWE. Once the Ruthless Aggression era, and again, when Chris Benoit, when they shut him down, we got to change shit. It's like, come on, people. Keep it going. They could have built, and too, it had a lot to do with injuries too, kind of. But then they bring him back, and then they put him in these fucking storylines with Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah.
Which made which kind of did make sense, but it didn't. Because he had a pretty good feud with Edge. But then he got hurt. Didn't he get hurt again? Like shortly after that? Like after every time this guy wins a fucking title, he gets bad fucking luck hurt. So the thing is with Dolph Ziggler is, to be honest with you, if you look at who the WWE, when Shinsuke Nakamura came in, what was Shinsuke Nakamura's first match in WWE? Gina?
Oh my God.
It was Dolph Ziggler. His very first match was Dolph Ziggler.
The funny thing is, Bobby Roode was also Dolph Ziggler.
That's what I'm saying. So whenever somebody comes up from NXT, guess who they put them with? They put him with Dolph Ziggler every time. Because the guy can work in the ring. This guy can tell a story, and he can cut a promo. He's not the best at it, but he can do it. Dolph Ziggler should have been pushed. Dolph Ziggler is better than John Cena. Because he can do all three. And this is what I mean. John Cena can work in the ring. He can take a bump. But he only has 4 moves. Dolph Ziggler has like a plethora of moves.
Yeah.
So and he can talk. And he's not the greatest talker, but he can talk. And he can, and like Drew just said, he can sell a move. I don't know. Rusev can sell a move better than anyone on the roster right now. He sells that RKO like a fucking champ.
JP, I'm not trying to cut you off or anything, but Serge got kicked out. Is it okay with you if I remove him from this call and then re-add him?
You go ahead. I don't want to do it because I don't want to lose the call. I don't know if that'll cause you to do anything or whatever.
No. I just all I have to do is just hit remove on the call, and then I can just re-add him back in here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I know he wasn't originally in here with us, but he got lost somewhere along the Skype.
That's fine.
But anyways, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Well, I was done saying what I was saying, I think. I'm not going to lie. So my thing is here with this match, guys, is why is Jinder Mahal even in this match? Is it because AJ Styles is in this match? Because I'll drink this entire fucking bottle if they build the fucking AJ Styles and fucking Jinder Mahal at Royal Rumble.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Yes. Yeah, you somehow got locked in the pit of space.
Doesn't mean I'm listening to you, but I can hear you. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
So, if you didn't hear what I just said, fucking Grizzlies are on. We talked about that on Joe's show last night too. Fucking brought up the fucking Grizzlies. I was so pissed when he did that. I can hear you. You're kind of cutting out, but I can hear you.
It just says my connection's poor. I don't understand why, but
that's all right.
Let's see. I'm on Wi-Fi, so whatever. Okay. I was listening to Gina as always.
So Drew, I love Drew. If you were in my chat last night, or was it last night? If you were in my chat last night, and both of you guys were, and most of you were, fucking Drew and fucking Heather were cutting promos on each other in the chat. It was kind of funny.
That was awesome.
So what I'm going to do next Monday is let them two cut a promo on each other. And I'm just going to let them two go off on each other. That would be awesome.
Yeah, anything's better than whatever was going to be on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I mean, I'll sit here and watch it. I've interrupted. There's really nothing that I have been impressed with on the show, and I'm pretty sure it's a yawner. That's why I've been talking to you guys, and that's why I'm taking calls, because it makes the time fly by. I've been talking the last 9 times I've done this. This is the first time I've taken calls, and I love hearing what you guys have to say. And if you guys disagree with me, that is okay. I'm okay with it. But don't get mad if I come back at you with something that I think they should do.
Absolutely not. But that's the whole point. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the actual wrestling fans. Yep. We don't have to agree, but we should respect each other's opinions. Just because I absolutely love Finn Balor doesn't mean that, Serge should feel the exact same way that I do.
Right. And yep. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I actually caught on to a lot of these new guys like Finn Balor, oddly enough, and I was mentioning it on the Twitch with earlier today with Mello. I caught a lot of these guys through Colt Cabana and his podcast.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I've heard bad things about him. I heard he's a real fucking dick. I don't know. I just heard. That's just me hearing.
No, I mean, he might be. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I basically heard a lot of these a lot of the guys that are in WWE right now, I heard them on his podcast. That was my first experience about them. And most of them, like Sami Zayn when he was still El Generico, Finn Balor when he was Fergal Devitt. I mean, you name it.
Right.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
I really like this idea. Dolphin on High said, and he must have said it yesterday as well, Styles versus Owens for the Royal Rumble.
That sounds like a good one, actually.
I would love that.
You know what I would love? I would love to see Styles versus Owens for Royal Rumble. Okay, and then Sami Zayn interferes on behalf of Owens, which gives Owens the title. And then there's a pay-per-view in between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. So at that pay-per-view,
no, there's not, Gina. That's the thing.
Not, okay, so let's say it's SmackDown. At just a regular SmackDown, and then they have the rematch. Okay. So then at that rematch, they have Sami Zayn interfering so Owens can keep the title, but then Shinsuke Nakamura comes out to help AJ, and AJ retains the title. So then you have AJ versus Owens going back into WrestleMania for a match right there. But then you also have another match for Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania. I don't know if anybody has seen the NXT match with Sami versus Shinsuke.
Yes.
But it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It was the match of the year. That was number. I don't know. I could flip-flop 1, 2, and 3 for me. I think the women actually in NXT had 2 of the best matches. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that the NXT, the match with Ember Moon and Asuka is the best match
Are you talking
of the year.
About the one where Ember got hurt?
No, not Ember. Okay. Asuka.
Okay.
Asuka. It was her last match in NXT.
Oh, yep.
That is the match of the year in WWE. And anybody that doesn't agree with me, that's fine, but you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Probably, but whatever. But then again, it's a female thing. I get it. No, I'm just kidding. But I can't remember who the other one was. There was another female match out there that was really, really fucking good. The NXT TakeOver Orlando one was okay, but it wasn't as good. I thought they were gonna. It was gonna be one of those double count out things at Orlando, but they didn't do it. Asuka kind of cheated to win that one because Asuka can play a really good heel. If you've ever seen her on the indie circuit, like over in Japan, she played a heel. So her and Kenny Omega tag teamed together for a little bit, and they had a match. And if nobody's ever seen it, go type in. Oh my God, my brother's calling the camel jockeys. I am so sorry.
I don't know how you guys feel about this match, but for me, last year, greatest NXT match by far was Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne. Oh,
that was up there too. Yeah. That was number 3.
Chicago.
That was number 3, and that's my number 2. So I would have flip flopped because Tyler Bate and Kevin Dunn. Fuck me right in the goat ass. Fuck, I got done on the fucking brain. Yeah, cunt. Okay. I would have flip flopped. I could flip flop those 2 matches, and the only reason that I get. It wasn't, and what you said, Gina, tonight is about storyline too. It's not just about what happens inside the ring. It's it's the story. It's the story as the match is going on.
Exactly.
And that is the problem.
They're missing a lot of that nowadays.
A lot of it, that's what they're missing. They're not telling a story.
I fell in love with that match because it was there was no bullshit talking or anything. It was pure wrestling. And the story, it was like a fine symphony sitting there and watching that. It was like you were watching the fucking ballet. It was amazing.
Yes. Come on, buddy.
And
keep talking. You're good. Come on, buddy. Get up here. My dog's jumping up here.
Like, it brought me back to that feeling that I had when I was
Come here, buddy.
17 years old and I was watching Matt and Jeff Hardy climb the ladders.
Here's a reptilian canine.
Matt, you know.
Reptilian canine has arrived.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, go ahead. Continue talking.
No, I was just saying, like, that match brought me back to when I was 17 years old, and I was sitting there watching, you know, Matt and Jeff Hardy and Edge and Christian and the Dudley Boys fighting in the first table and chairs match. You know, yeah, granted, those were much more gruesome, but they told a story in the ring.
Right.
So, do you guys watching SmackDown? Look at who's in the ring right now.
Yeah. Shinsuke and Sami
Zayn.
I hope that they go with that storyline. Like, that match.
If they do, Gina, it'll have to be after WrestleMania, though. You know what I mean? Because the storyline I think they were trying to build to it, but then they fucking started this fucking Shane McMahon, fucking Daniel Bryan thing, because apparently, if you've ever watched you got to go back and watch my videos, because for 3 weeks in a fucking row, Gina, they fucking Kane and fucking Strowman. The same fucking beginning of every show was about Kane and Strowman. Kane and Strowman. And I love Strowman. But why do you got to show the same thing over and over and over and over again? You know what I mean? So Shinsuke Nakamura is the best worker. I mean, look at, he can sell just that, what he just did. And I think now that I think about it, I'm watching this, the Singh brothers just dropped Shinsuke. There's going to be a #1 contenders match between Shinsuke and Jinder Mahal. Shinsuke is going to win it. Guess what the Royal Rumble title match is going to be?
Yeah.
It's going to be Shinsuke and AJ Styles.
You know,
so I think that, Gina, I'm with you. They could still build a Finn Balor fucking AJ Styles, because that has got to be on their list of matches to do. They did it once. It could be better.
Well, you know, I think right now they need to concentrate on saving Shinsuke's career, because he is losing fan pride majorly.
I know.
It is not because he is a shitty wrestler or anything like that. It is because they have not been booking him with shit. So they need to concentrate on saving him with the fans.
Yes.
So the only way they're going to be able to do that is to either put him against Sami Zayn, Kevin.
But I want to do this.
Shinsuke. So Shinsuke just beat Sami Zayn with the Kinshasa. So I guess what I'm saying is that AJ Styles is going to lose to Shinsuke at Royal Rumble. And then they might do Shinsuke versus Finn Balor at WrestleMania too. That would be a good match.
That would be a great match.
That was actually another one of my favorite all-time NXT matches, was Shinsuke versus
Balor.
They wrestled in New Japan.
Yeah, they did.
They were actually best friends over in New Japan.
Yes.
They were Bullet Club.
Yeah, they were. That is right.
Yeah. Like, it would be amazing. I know WWE won't do this because it's too quote unquote controversial. But if they would take like Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, and Finn Balor, like all the former members of the Bullet Club, and pin them against like.
Hold on a second, Gina. I'm going to say this, Timothy. It's not about cutting a fucking promo all the time. It's really not. Give Shinsuke a mouthpiece, and he's good. But he doesn't need... If you ever listened to Joe Cronin, the promo that he cut that night after he lost to Jinder Mahal after the pay-per-view, that is what they need to do with him.
You mean tonight?
You will die. Yes, exactly. Or something to that effect. And what he said, that is what they need to do with Shinsuke. He doesn't need to talk every time.
Well, not only that, but if you remember back to like Tajiri or the Iron Sheik or any of them, that's what they did. The Iron Sheik was short, sweet, and to the point.
The Iron Sheik was over too, and he could not talk.
No, and Iron Sheik made his his actions did it for him because he couldn't talk.
Mm-hmm. Well, he may not have been in the Bullet Club, but I'm pretty sure he was close to the Bullet Club. There, Marvin Watt. Because he may be right. I'm not saying he's wrong, but
I think he is right. I don't think Shinsuke was ever in the Bullet
no,
Club,
but he's having a feud with him at least. I know he was because he was in another faction.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah.
What I was saying about that match, like, would make Shinsuke be a part of that team wasn't necessarily the Bullet Club. It was just the guys from New Japan. Like, all of those guys are new guys from New Japan. And then if you have them face either the new heels of the WWE or the old WWE, you know, Triple H, Kurt Angle, all of those guys, bring them back for a match at WrestleMania. And have in it against, like, new WWE versus old WWE.
Yep.
You know,
the new and I call it the new ruthless aggression until they come up with a better name versus the PG era of WWE.
Right.
Because I'd throw John Cena in there, and that is the reason why. And this is where I think John Cena can kiss my ass. Is he's the reason why they went to this PG era thing, is because he did not want. Because he has so many, the whole Make-A-Wish Foundation, he has little kids doing Make-A-Wish to him. But kids, like I said, if kids don't retain information. Like 5 years down the road, a kid's like, I talked to that guy? You took a picture with me? I don't even fucking know who that guy is anymore. Who is that? You know what I mean? Kids don't retain information. They don't care.
Right.
You have a young daughter, right, Gina?
I'm sorry, what?
You have how old is your daughter again?
My daughter is 6 and I have a 15-year-old son.
Right. So your 6-year-old daughter, who does she like now?
My daughter is actually all for the women's wrestling, and for some odd reason, she really likes Alicia Fox, which I'm trying to get her out of.
But think about this. Okay, so 3, 4, 5 years down the road, she'll be like, "Who? I cheered for her. Who is that?"
Yeah.
My daughter used to watch wrestling with me. She doesn't remember who Stone Cold Steve Austin is.
My son is named after Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That happens.
His name is Austin. It's after Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
Okay.
Right. All right, guys. Hey, I hate to do this now, but Joe is on, and I don't want to overstep him.
Now, so okay.
But hey, I thank you guys for showing up. We'll coordinate this a little better next time.
Yeah, no problem.
I will talk to you two for sure. Heather is another one. Drew is another one. I want you guys to probably sit in with me and we'll discuss as we watch the show.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is a raging chat thing. I don't want people to think that this is all about, me, because it's not. It's about you guys too. I just want you to throw that out there.
Yeah. Right. Now, you know me. I mean, I love hearing from all of you guys, and I said it earlier. I love hearing from the girls. So I love hearing from Gina. I love to hear from Heather. I mean, hell, Shell. It's always great to hear from women because that's a different.
And it's not even that. Heather, I'm not going to lie to you. Heather corrects me on a lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different perspective too.
Yep.
So, all right.
Hey, I love you guys. Hey, if you have not subscribed to my channel, and keep you guys on here. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Please like. And if you want to dislike, whatever, do what you got to do. But if you want to dislike, put a comment down below and we'll see what happens. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you. I will talk to you Thursday because I'm going to call into Heather's show.
All right. So
and also I might do a stream on Sunday. Just do a chat. Like we just did, and you guys can call in, and we'll do a chat.
Sure. One last thing, JP,
yes,
before
sir.
I go.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to tell your niece that she did a great job.
I did actually, and she is like,
I know she thinks she didn't or whatever.
Oh no,
I don't know what she did the other day when I was 13.
Yeah, she was like, "Has anybody said anything about me?" I'm like, "Honey, you have nothing to worry about. You." I even praised her. She corrected me on a few things, and I know Star Wars, so she did really good. So, but yeah, she knows, and she popped into the chat last night. She goes, "My concert went great," because she had a program last night. So she's like, "My concert went great." I'm like, "Yeah. Good for you." Okay. I'm busy, but she knows. She says thank you because I did tell her. She says thank you.
Yes.
She's good shit.
All right. So then you on the chat with Joe, and then talk to you Thursday.
Yep. And you might talk to me on the chat. Well, if you're going over to Joe's, you'll talk to me in the chat over there.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean.
Yep. Right. So hey, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't liked, like. If you want to dislike, you know what? Fuck you. And my balls, your chin. Peace.